Well, hello everybody. You have to excuse the voice. I have COVID, which is why I'm at home recording this. We had an awesome time on our vacation, Susan and I did, on our cruise to Alaska, but I came home with a souvenir I wasn't expecting to come home with, and yes, that's COVID. So, excuse the voice. I don't have all the technology with the slides and all that this month on the video, but it is still important that we get out all of the things going on at Godfrey First in the month of September. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for What's Up, GaFUMCk September.
September has 30 days. September, fall is on the way. S-E-P
And we're not going to spell it all. We don't care. Oh, maybe we are.
B-E-R spells September.
All right. It is September, and there are several things going on at Godfrey First during the month. First, let's talk about all the things going on throughout the month. Our Change for Change this month is going to the Oasis Women's Center, so please give generously. Now, we don't have kids at the 8:30 service to walk around with the buckets, so we tend to not collect a whole lot at 8:30, but the buckets are by both of the entrances, one going down to the education wing and one that goes in and out by the vestibule. Please give generously. If you don't have change that you want to drop in, or dollar bills or anything, you can write a check. Just make sure you make it out to the church and put in the memo line, Oasis Women's Center or Change for Change or something, so we know that it goes to that designated fund for Change for the month. If you're there at 10:45, of course, the kids love walking around and collecting it in the buckets. So please give generously to this very worthwhile cause. Wednesdays, Pastor Bill is having his grief share. He and Brenda are supporting that ministry once again and having that 13-week session. They started on August 21st and will continue through the next couple of months. That's at 6:30 on Wednesdays. If you haven't signed up for that or haven't been attending, but you feel God is tugging at your heart to go and be part of that, please contact Bill and see if there's still a spot for you. I'm sure he'll make sure you get everything you need to fill your needs. So, grief share on Wednesdays. Pastor Jay is continuing what was supposed to be just a 4-week session of Let's Talk About That, has turned into an ongoing series now. That's going to be Thursdays at 7 o'clock. It's replacing the Acts Bible study. So if you want to come and talk about all the things going on with the denomination, I know hermeneutics is a big thing. It's the interpretation of Scripture. You can come and be part of that on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. Connie Byer and Glenda Link have started Journeys to the Cross Bible study again at 9:30 on Sundays. The Chosen is over for now. So if you want to participate in that, I'm sure they can have a spot for you there as well. They do have a booklet that was part of that study. If you didn't order one, I think they ordered a couple extra, but I'm just the messenger here. I would contact Glenda or Connie and see if you can still be part of that. If you can't get a book, I'm sure they'll be able to figure out a way that you can still be part of that discussion on Sundays at 9:30. Another thing going on that we started just a few weeks ago is the attendance cards. I hope you like them. I think they're going to be a great tool for us to make sure that our prayer requests are done properly, the attendance is kept properly. The attendance cards have the regular attendance on the front side, and then on the back side is your prayer request. We still will do prayer requests during Joys and Concerns like we have always done, but if you want that to be printed in the bulletin, if you want it to be in the email, if you want it to be in the messenger, or if you want it published in any sort of way, we need you to write that down on the back of the card in addition to bringing it up during Joys and Concerns. If you don't have to bring it up during Joys and Concerns, you can have it just on the card if you want. But if you want it published, please put it on the card. We're not going to publish things that aren't on the card. We want to make sure spellings are correct, associations are correct. I've said this many times. We want to make sure that if it's your cousin, we don't put your niece or nephew or something like that. We mishear things sometimes. So make sure those are written on the back of the card. Get those turned in the offering plate during the week, during the service, and we will make sure those are published. Here's what's going on our calendar on September 4th, which is Wednesday. The care team is meeting at 10 o'clock. I had the awesome opportunity to sit in on this last month. I won't get to this time because I'm, got the vid. I'm so sick. I'm so sick, everyone. I'm not even thinking straight. Anyway, I had the awesome opportunity to sit in on this last month. It's a great ministry. You write cards to people that may need a little pick-me-up, a little pat on the back, a little hug in card form. You just come and put a little note, sign your name. Everybody around the table does that, and then it gets sent off. It's a great, great ministry. Please participate in that if you have a free hour or so on September 4th at 10 o'clock. September 6th, Friday, Dominoes will be taking place again at 6 o'clock. You come and bring your dominoes. I think they play Mexican Train. I think that's right. But if you don't want to play that, if you want to play Uno or something else, bring that and maybe, set up another game. Bring a snack, bring a friend. It's a lot of fun. Good fellowship time. Dominoes on September 6th at 6 o'clock. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Here's a big photo and photo. GPS starts on Sunday, September 8th. I am so excited. We've taken a month off between Ignite and GPS start so people can get back to school and get in their routines and all that. And man, do I miss being with these youth. Susan and I are so excited to be starting our 10th year of 10th year of GPS. We just concluded our 10th year of Ignite, and we're starting our 10th year of GPS on September 8th at 5:30. Now, 5:30 to 6 o'clock is our gathering time. It's our informal. You come, sit down, chill, watch TV, play a game, have a snack, do whatever. And then at 6 o'clock is when we start our lesson and discussion time. And we have some great lessons already scheduled for this fall. We have some social activities scheduled. There's all the information on our Facebook page. But this is open to all 6th through 12th graders. They don't have to be a member of Godfrey First. They don't have to be a member of any church to be part of our group. Just come between 5:30 and 7:30 on Sunday, September 8th, and any Sunday thereafter, and we will make sure that they are part of that group. I'm so excited to get this started. The other thing we have started, I'm looking forward to this too. I've started a new Jedi Council. I'm a Star Wars thing, whatever. It's a leadership part of Youth Council, made up of 5 of our youth. They are making all of the decisions, or helping me make all of the decisions with what we're doing, the lessons they've picked out all the topics for this fall. I didn't pick them out. They picked them out, so I'm looking forward to having their input throughout the fall and being part of church council in the future and all that. So GPS, Sunday, September 8th, 5:30. Speaking of church council, we have our next meeting on September 12th at 6 o'clock. And as you may know, we have been discussing some very important topics with regard to policy and procedures at Godfrey First and how we want to address the recent changes in the Book of Discipline. So if you have any questions or concerns or comments that you'd like to share or bring outside, there's a bug. There's a bug. Bring them up to Shannon Knight. Shannon Knight is our chair of church council. You can bring them up to Pastor Jay, of course. You can bring it to any church council member. But I would, again, Shannon is our chair. You have Lindsay Spar, the chair of our SPRC. Tim Holland, the chair of our trustees. And Tom Brummett, the chair of our finance. Those are the big three chairs, if you will. And then Pastor Jay, or, of course, any member of church council. But we meet on Thursday, September 12th at 6 o'clock. Godfrey Methodist Men will be meeting on the 14th at 8 o'clock. If you are a man of Godfrey First, you can come and have donuts and a little fellowship, and then they do some sort of service project, usually to help trustees out. Sometimes it's a church member, but just come and be part of that. The more hands, the better. We have a lot of things around our church that need to be picked up and taken care of and addressed, so please be part of that. 8 o'clock on September 14th. Not a whole lot going on in the back half of the month. If there is, of course, you're going to see it on Barb's email every Monday and Friday, and the announcement is on Sunday. They'll be on our Facebook page. But we do close the month on September 29th with a fifth Sunday. We are going to have a hymn sing again. I love when we do this. This will be the third time we've done a hymn sing. The first one, if you remember, was during COVID. We did it outside. The praise team was on one side of the pond, and everybody else was on the other side in the parking lot. It was so much fun. But we did it inside last time. We're going to keep doing it inside now that we can be inside. So September 29th, it's a fifth Sunday. Worship is at 9:30. It's Then Sings My Soul is the name of it's the theme of our hymn sing on September 29th. And just to give you a heads up, I bought books. They're called Then Sings My Soul. It's 3 books, and they give an outline of the where the hymns came from. A story behind the hymns is what it is. So I'll give a brief description of a hymn, where it came from, what it's about, who wrote it, why they wrote it, and then we'll sing it. So it's going to be very cool this time. We're going to give a background. Again, COVID fog. I couldn't think of the word background. It's going to give background information on the hymn. See, GaFUMCk is so entertaining. How could you not be part of our church? Look at this. So, background information on a hymn. Then we're going to sing the hymn, move on to the next one. It's going to be big fun. So that's September 29th, 5th Sunday, 9:30. I better quit while I'm ahead. That's all we got for September. Ladies and gentlemen, fall is here. This is my favorite time of year. All kinds of things. Football is starting back up. Soccer's still going on. Hockey season's about to start. Hoodies. Trunk or treat coming up in October. All kinds of things happening in the life of our community, life of our world, and life of Godfrey First United Methodist Church. Be part of it. Blessings.